Respected friends, my friend Mr. Sanjeev, along with his other team members, Ms. Akanksha and others, they have started a very noble institute by the name of Legal Sticks. And the purpose of the institute is to spread legal knowledge and to impart knowledge so that the students and other persons who are going to join this institute, they will become not only extraordinary but unique students, and they will achieve their success in the forthcoming judicial services examinations. Either they are going for judicial services, they are going for the practice, or they are going for multinational companies. This is a unique noble profession, and as far as the competition of the judicial services are concerned, I may tell you one thing very frankly, that today, as per the present scenario, there is no competition in judicial services. Rather, you will see by analyzing the various advertisements and the post filled up by the various states judicial services examinations, that in most of the judicial examination services exams, the students are not going to qualify the examination, and most of the posts are remained vacant and they are not fulfilled. The reason behind is that we are not so serious to clear the examination. You will see that in various examinations, even the cut short for the purpose of qualifying the examination is reduced to such an extent that most of the students can qualify the judicial services examination, but they are not going to qualify because we are not a little bit serious. A little bit serious means if you are going to study the law for the purpose of all these things, for the purpose of interview, for the purpose of pre-examination, for the purpose of main examination, if you are going to spare only 3 to 4 hours in a day, then I can guarantee you within a year you will achieve this success without any failure. There is no reason to be unsuccessful because there is no competition, I am really telling you. The purpose is to impart such type of knowledge that not only you are going to repeat the same again and again, but you are going deeper into the subject. Whatever is seen by you, that is not to be written in the judicial services examination, but what is not written in face of the books, that you have to analyze, you have to scrutinize, and thereafter you have to write in such a way that the examiner will think twice or thrice that which is this student, how he has got such type of knowledge. And this is very easy also, I may tell you, because in other professions, if you are going for the doctorate, if you are going for the MBBS, if you are going for the technical educations, this is the judicial services is the most efficient and most purposeful for the purpose of giving the initiative to the society also. If you are going to become the judicial officer, you can give and impart such type of justice which is not prevailing in any type of the countries even. But the thing is whether you are analyzing the subject in a proper manner or not. If you are going to be a very serious about it, that I have to go for the analysis of each and everything. The word you may select, and after selecting the particular word, as many times I say that what is the difference between admission and confession. Similarly, many phrases are there in the judicial services examination which you are going to dealt with, and if the simple answer is there, then nobody is going to select you. But if you are going to say something which is not in the mind of the examiner also, then you will definitely get the success. And as far as this institute is concerned, I may tell you, they are charging very nominal fees, and I can say this is a charitable institute. Because nowadays if you are going to see, even the initial education is so costly that you have the parents, they have to pay thousands of rupees for the admission for the nursery students, and they are giving the higher education, that too for the judicial services, and they are charging just 40,000, 30,000 or 50,000. Moreover, not only they are giving the judicial services aspirants the knowledge and the intelligence, they are providing other services also. Like they are going to create the group wherein academicians, students, the scholars, researchers, they will join and they will going to solve your problems. Any problem you can give to their link and they are going to give the answers for that. Nowadays, if you are going to have such type of unity of the various persons who are well versed in the law, they are the new luminaries of the law, then you will get to know how to achieve the success, not only for the judicial services, but in practice also. I may tell you very frankly, there is no competition. If you are well versed a little bit about the law and you are eager to know the law, then within a few spare of time, just in a year or two, you will see that in most of the courts, the advocates, they are not in the habit of reading the books. They are not going to analyze, they are not going to scrutinize. And therefore, after some time, what they are doing, they are just repeating the things, which is not congenial to our legal system. We have to go through such type of techniques which may inspire or give confidence at the time of your argument, at the time of your leading the chief examination, at the time of your cross examination, at the time of your arguments. Then only you will say that I have done something for the profession, I have done something for the justice, I have done something for the poor persons. Otherwise, if you are going for the repeating the things and you are going in a usual and casual manner, then this system is not going to survive. This slowly and slowly this is going to collapse. And we are the persons who have to give the breath to this judicial system, this legal system, so that in future the next generation, whenever they are going to face the court of law, the judicial system, the justice system, then they will come to know, yes, we have got lot of unexplored area in the field, and we can go for analyzing and scrutinizing all these things, so that in future, if the generation comes, they will enjoy the work done by you. Therefore, my dear friends, whenever you find the opportunity to go for the examination, prior to that, you have to spend 1 year at least to study how to read the judgment, how to make the distinction between the ratio descendi, the facts of the case, the applicability of the law, the general consciousness in which the atmosphere we are feeling at the time of examination of the witnesses, the general habits of the common society, the application of law to those subjects which are common, which are applicable throughout the society. If we are not going to have the basic ideas of all these subjects, then we are not able to quantify and qualify and scrutinize the basic principles on the applicability of law. This is very, very essential area wherein if you are going to practice in law, then you will see that the unexplored area is too much in our system, which is not congenial for our atmosphere. We have to explore those things which are not explored till date, and that is possible only when we are going to think in a positive manner. For that, you can join the institute, you can have these in your mind that I have to learn and earn something out of it, because this profession requires lot of knowledge, lot of study, lot of reading, and today the techniques are in your pocket. You can just have the mobile in your pocket, you just go for the Google and you will achieve and you will linked with the entire world. And after that you will see that even you are going to write a single word, that single word is going to analyze in such a manner that you will feel happy that I was not aware about it. But the eagerness must be there. If you have got the eagerness, then you can explain by standing in the court at the time of argument what is the meaning of a particular word, why this has been inserted in the statute, what was the purpose, what was the object, what was the aim behind it. And if you are going to analyze the law in such a manner, this will be the happiest day for your life. Then you can have the satisfaction at the end that I have done something for the society, I have done something for the system, I have done something for the next generation, which is very essential and necessary as far as the examinations, the practical aspects, the theoretical aspect, the academic aspects, so that the next generation, they will get the fruits out of it, and you will also get the satisfaction out of it that I have done something for the purpose of achieving my goal, achieving my success, achieving my aim in the profession. And my friend Mr. Sanjeev, he has lot of experience. He has given teachings to so many institutes from the last so many years, and his students are throughout India who are well placed either in judiciary or in higher positions. And his objective was that to impart such type of knowledge with the minimum charges, so that the students can come, they can have their problems solved by only on one platform. For that purpose, he has decided that we have to run this institute so that the researchers, scholars and various other persons of the different areas, they may come and join, and they may see how this works, how the system works, how this judicial system is to be enhanced in the legal field, so that the general man, the common person, they will get the justice. By running all these activities, the purpose and objective is very noble. It is very simple that in case you are going to join, you just join and you will get the fruits also. Definitely. And with these words, I can say that if you want to join, you can link them, you can ask them so many questions. If you have any problem at any time, the numbers are there, the website is there, and they are going to create so many other platforms also, so that the students, they may get their problems eradicated or eliminated from the initial stage if they are interested to do so. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.